Hi, this is Bearer. In this video session, we'll talk about data types in C# programming language and what are all the data types we have and what is data type and how we are going to declare a variable with the specific data type. So, before we get into what are all the data types available in C#.NET, we'll discuss something about what is the data type and what is the purpose of defining a data type. So, data type is nothing but we can say in the computer science programming language it's data type or simple type is a classification of data which tells the compiler or interpreter how the program intends to use the data. So if you declare a variable with some specific type or specific data type, the compiler knows that the variable is going to store so and so data, and the compiler or interpreter knows that the variable is going to hold so and so kind of data, and that way it is recognizing the variable data type and it allocates the relevant stuff in the memory range and the the size of the variable and kind of accessing the compiler and interpreter as part of programming. So I can say in the more C# programming language, this data type tells compiler like what kind of value a variable can hold, and also it includes many inbuilt-in data types or different kind of data like integer, string, number, float, decimal kind of thing. So there are so many built-in data types in C# programming language. So we have to use only those data types when you declare a variables in the programming language. So we'll see get into this like how we are going to declare a variable with specific data type in programming language. So if we come to this particular thing in this static void main method, I'm going to declare some variables this is a string type of variable where it has some hello world. This is a string. I'm placing it here, and I'm going to declare another variable into value. It holds some 100, and I'm going to declare float value. It holds float value. It has 10.23 something value. What is this? Yep. Okay. And I'm going to declare another variable called character char value equal to a. So, and I'm going to declare another variable called boolean. If you want, you can specify bool as bln value equal to true something. This way you can declare a variables of specific data type so that it will behave like that only, and you use those variables, it will only treat it or accepts that kind of data but not other kind of data in the program. Each data type includes specific range of values. For example, a variable integer we declared here of int value with the default value 100. This data type can have any value between 2 minus 2 147 483 6 482 2 147 483 6 47 range. In this between range, it will accept the value. Value. Same way, Boolean data type can have only two values, true or false. That way, this data type have different range of values, and that range only it accepts value. So data types further, classified as a value type or reference type that based on type you are declaring it here. If you look at here, these are all value types. So reference types, you can say that the structures and classes and objects, etc., etc. So if you look at the diagrams, this particular PPT, we have some built-in data types in C#.NET. So these are the built-in data types and the keywords you need to use when you write a program for the specific purpose. This is the .NET type byte, S byte, int32, and UI int32, int16, int64, UI int64, single, double, char, boolean, object, string, decimal, data type. So this is the name of each and every variable. Byte is nothing but unsigned integer, which has size is 8 bits, and the range is 0 to 255, and S byte is a signed integer. Int32 is a signed integer which has 32 bits, that means 4 bytes, and this range is minus 2 147 483 6482 2 147 483 647. And each and every data type has its own range and size and the bits and the values. So based on that value, you are going to utilize them the program, so that you will assign only that relevant value. And the compiler also look at this data type and validate the data whether it is within the range or beyond the range, and tell you the same thing in compilation time. If you are assigning any value which is beyond the range, then it will throws you exception while you compile the program. Otherwise, well, when you assign runtime value, it will throws you while you run the program, and it will give you the runtime exception. So you better you look at all these data types before you get the programming using of data types and variable which you are going to define specific type. So these are the different inbuilt-in data types. You should look at these things and range and size of values, and you declare a suitable data type for your variable in your programming code, so that it will not throws you any exception or any runtime problems for when you running your program. Sometimes you may getting a value dynamically from the database at runtime based on the logic which is happening on the UI. So that kind of thing, what you will be doing is you need to anticipate the kind of value which is coming from the database or some other source like in the files, flat file, something, and you declare the suitable data type. That way you will avoid all the runtime errors for the dynamic values which are coming from the other sources. So you have to use these data types from this list in C#. So hope you understand like what is the data type and the purpose of data type. Basically, it is used for validating the data and storing the kind of data into a variable. So and it classifies the data, which tells the compiler how the programmer intends to use the data using a variable and specific data type. So these are the data types supporting by C#.NET, and you can use these and utilize them in the program for the better program. Thanks for listening to this video. We'll for more videos, please subscribe this YouTube channel and C#. Thank you.